Prince Harry annoyed, ahead of solo UK return after Duke turned down King Charles' olive branch. Prince Harry is annoyed ahead of his return to the UK despite the Duke of Sussex reportedly refusing an offer to stay in Buckingham Palace, according to a royal expert. The youngest son of King Charles is thought to have turned down the offer, making it unclear where the royal will stay when returning to the UK for his High Court trial against Newsgroup newspapers, which starts on Tuesday. Former royal BBC correspondent Jennie Bond suggested that rejecting residency at Buckingham Palace was a PR mistake. She said, "I think he will be mildly annoyed that he is not being given full police protection. But this is a step in the right direction as far as he is concerned." Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. She added, "I think it is a PR mistake to turn down accommodation at Buckingham Palace, where security is guaranteed and already paid for," after he announced he would step back from being a working royal in January 2020. Harry unsuccessfully contested a decision to downgrade his security when in the UK in 2023. Met Commissioner Sir Mark Rowley has agreed to provide Prince Harry with armed officers from the Royalty and Specialist Protection Command, a source told OK. Bond said, "It seems unreasonable to expect police protection around a hotel just because he chooses to turn down a perfectly good offer of secure accommodation." Bond told the Mirror, "I still don't think he will feel comfortable bringing Meghan and the children here unless there is a guarantee of full police protection. And I suspect Meghan has no particular desire to come back here anyway." The Duchess of Sussex is expected to stay in California, where the couple reside with their two children, Prince Archie, 5, and Princess Lilibet, 3. Prince Harry is understood to not be on speaking terms with Prince William or King Charles, leading Bond to suggest a meeting is unlikely. She added, "I think we've given up expecting any meeting between Harry and his family when he visits the UK. I imagine that his days will be consumed by the court case, but if there is a chance of meeting his father, I suppose it is possible." However, there is absolutely no sign of any reconciliation between Harry and William, so any meeting between them remains unlikely in the extreme. Prince Harry acted appallingly in Queen's final years. Didn't give her the peace she needed. Prince Harry would not be allowed back in the UK by royal fans because of the appalling way he treated his grandmother Queen Elizabeth II in her final years, it has been claimed. The Duke of Sussex's camp has been forced to rule out a possible part-time return to the royal family after reports claimed the estranged prince had rekindled contacts with aides in the UK. According to sources, Harry declared that he would only return to royal duties if he receives an apology from William. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any updates about the British royal family. However, other sources told The Telegraph that he is very much happy and settled in California, with no interest in returning to royal duties, weighing in on whether Prince Harry should return to duties after 4 years in California with wife Meghan Markle. Journalist Alex Larman claimed the British people won't want Harry back, full stop. Larman told GB News, "I don't think there's any need for this country to have Prince Harry back in it. He's behaved so disgracefully and so appallingly. You could argue that he's been manipulated by his wife. You could argue that he's essentially just a poor little lost boy who's found a far more confident and far more intelligent woman who's taking charge." Turning the discussion to Harry's ever-distant relationship with the royal family, Larman claimed that the Duke caused the entire monarchy stress and misery, in particular the late Queen, before his departure to the States. Larman said of Harry's treatment of the late Queen, "When you look at the Queen and you look at the fact that she was obviously in her final years, she was unable to have the peace that she needed. You look at Harry now and you just think, okay, He has made his bed in Montecito and he can lie in it. Offering his verdict on whether Harry should return to royal duties, Lahman added, "I don't think anybody would want him to be coming back to the royal family. All that's going to do is to cause yet more chaos, yet more discord, and yet more difficulty." As Sunday marks 2 years since Queen Elizabeth II passed away, Lahman highlighted how the royal family has been in slight chaos since her death. Lahman explained, "She is so missed because you look at the 2 years since she died. They have not been great years for the royal family. There's been illness, there's been a sense of slight chaos, especially in the last 2 months, which sort of drift away from what these things should be. And I think that we look back on her extraordinarily long, strongly distinguished reign as an example, as that's what should have been. That's the person who ultimately was the greatest monarch in this country's history." Amid reports suggesting Prince Harry wishes to return to the UK, the Duke would not be allowed back by the public due to the way he treated Queen Elizabeth II in her final years. "I don't think there's any need for this country to have Prince Harry back in it," journalist Alex Lahman told GBN. "He's behaved so disgracefully and so appallingly. You could argue that he's been manipulated by his wife. You could argue that he's essentially just a poor little lost boy who's found a far more confident and far more intelligent woman who's taking charge," he added. Lahman then spoke of the late Queen. "When you look at the Queen and you look at the fact that she was obviously in her final years, she was unable to have the peace that she needed. It has been reported the monarch was suffering from bone cancer during the final year of her life, which was partly dominated by the explosive fallout from Harry and Meghan Markle's March 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey. This is despite the head of state's reported disappointment in the pair. It has recently been revealed that the Queen directed her chief advisor to ensure the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had effective security. The revelation comes via a newly unsealed letter Her late Majesty wrote to her private secretary, Sir Edward Young, in early 2020. "You will understand well that ensuring that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex remain safe is of paramount importance to Her Majesty and her family," Young's letter read on behalf of the Queen. Given the Duke's public profile by virtue of being born into the royal family, his military service, the Duchess's own independent profile, and the well-documented history of targeting of the Sussex family by extremists. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.